What's up, guys? So yesterday I did a pretty big void shard opening for this turtle right here. Now, it's pretty cool that I got him, except for the fact that I wasn't going for him during the 15x event. I was actually going for Klazag and somehow hit Leonardo, which is pretty crazy luck. But since I got him and basically spent $500 doing so, even though I had resources saved for his guaranteed event, we're going to look past that. We're going to test him out today on the live servers because test server shows a champion, but only so much. Live servers are going to show it a lot different, and a 1-star blessing on a champion who's a damage dealer is going to be pretty interesting to check out. So typically, I don't use a nuker if they're below 4-star blessing. 4-star blessing gives them extra crit damage, and when you look at Leonardo's crit damage, even with Cat's Gaze, it's not the highest. He is very fast at 293 speed. Crit damage is okay. His defense is kind of low. I'd rather it be closer to 8,000, but this is what we're going to be testing him with. His relic, Cat's Gaze, he's fully booked. I'm going to probably bring an increased defense champion to go before he goes because I want to have the buff without having to use 2 of my turns. And then his masteries are over here. As far as Donatello, who will probably come into some fights with Leonardo, and this is his build. He's in Stone Skin plus Feral. He probably needs to be faster for this, to be honest, but he is okay where he's at. 100,000 HP, 337 speed. We'll see how it works out. Before we jump into live arena, let's do a few classic arena fights. We're going to go with this Embry's Donatello. Basically, Embry strip Stone Skin, Donatello. Donatello is not the champion we're testing today. It's Leonardo. Donatello would definitely be a bit disappointing with his damage. Maybe. I've actually never tried a damage dealing Donatello. I don't plan to either. Some things you just don't do, guys. All right, so we'll strip their Stone Skin and then see what Leo can hit for with no increased defense. Okay. Didn't hit for that much. Just did not hit for that much. We need the increased defense. Basically, put the debuffs on him. Kill him with Embry's, basically. Let's see. Boom, boom. There we go. 60k from that A1 ability. Obviously, his damage with and without increased defense, it's going to be significant. Let's try it again. Steal their turn meter. Steal their Stone Skin. This time, we'll do something a bit different. And we'll buff up with increased defense. We'll boost his turn meter. And then smack everybody. 200,000 damage. Obviously, Rotos just obliterates him. He did not even get Stone Skin up, did he? Rotos is like, yeah, forget that Stone Skin, dude. We're just going to destroy you this time. Aspect of Searoth may be interesting on him to prevent things like that from happening. Either way, we're not going to switch that over just yet. We don't have the luxury of enough crit damage to make that make sense. We'll try it again, though, on a different team. I don't think Leonardo is going to be a nuker you would use solo. I mean, defense-based nukers are typically kind of difficult to get to really pop off anyways. The big thing is having a champion to give him increased defense at first. I mean, he hits hard. He does hit pretty hard. But let's see what he does in live arena. Building a team around him is going to be a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and hit the monkey, kill them both. 66,000 damage on both of them. That's pretty good stuff. Let's see what he has to do over in live arena. I may be going against a bot here. If I do, I'll just skip the fight. We'll just back out. Okay, not a bot. Because I was testing some stuff and got 2 losses. So hopefully let's beat Kabuga here. 219 season score, 11,000. Total score, has Siffy first pick. That's who I was going to use for the increased defense, so I guess I'm not going to be doing that. As far as what I will be using, is my Shuzin built for speed currently? I don't think she is, so there's no reason to even test that. Let's go something like this. It's not at all a synergy for Leonardo, but it's something I will test out, run it a little bit. Because he stole my daggone Siffy. I'd really want to set him up so they don't ban Leonardo. If I get Donatello in there with him, that'd be pretty sweet. But I just want to see how he will do in live arena. Do I think he's realistic for my account? No, I don't think I'm going to be using him in live arena. But maybe some of you actually could. Now, I don't imagine this video will... Oh, there we go. That's a bomber. But small issue being, I'm probably not fast enough with Donatello for that bomber to really matter. He doesn't place block debuffs either. He only strips it if it's, 2-turn duration, so not the best option. He could just cleanse. That's about it. As far as what we're going to use next, let's go these two. Some Stone Skin strip options. We'll go Crixia as well in just a minute. But I don't think this video is going to sway you one way or the other. Should you go for Leo or skip him? I think you should just go for him for sure, because he's a limited time champion. He does good with the other turtles. I have 3 of the other ones. So not quite the 4 to make some crazy stuff in the arena, but close. Once Raphael, probably Deck of Fate, comes out, we will throw 4 turtles into the arena. And then if I get 2 copies of Leo, it'd be pretty sweet. Niame, or Neve, actually. This would be a good situation for Gallius to come in, but he's naked. He's a naked rooster because Leo's stolen his gear. And my Rotos is not built, so we're just gonna we can ban her. We can do that. But they're gonna have to ban the Marichka. Let's just not do that. They're gonna be faster than me. They have to be faster than me. If they're not faster than me, then they're just gonna lose, basically. We'll throw some extra resistance. Maybe we resist Carnage. My Crixia is either naked or really fast. She is neither. She's fast, just she's geared. She's like 4 something. But she is in fact wearing gear. It's always comforting to know that your champions do have gear on. Because with all this free gear removal, you really never know, right? You never know if your champions, how they're going to end up when they go into a fight. Are they going to have stuff or are they not? He's not going to do anything. I want to see if Leo can just straight up his damage, go in and just destroy everything or not. Kind of surprised he didn't switch forms. He didn't even get locked out. That's surprising. Now, let's just reduce a little bit of turn meter, because this is just a Leo showcase and test. No reason to switch forms just yet. No increased defense. Let's see what happens. Now, Neve is in the back, right? So she's basically, these are going to die, and then she'll stop Taras's death. She dies too. Wiped them all out. Taras is probably going to proc Leo's Stone Skin, most likely, if he hits him. Does not hit him. Instead, drops my Embries. We get a turn here. Unkillable, which is huge, obviously, if he uses that A3 ability. Leo may actually proc that Stone Skin. He should be able to, right? There we go. Stone Skin procs. Do a counterattack. Good stuff there. And then there's no reason to even swap forms, honestly. That was useless because he has block debuffs. It's a pretty fast Taras, I feel like. He has increased speed still. I guess that makes sense. Now, let's swap forms here and reset Leo. We have 2 turns of unkillable. We should be able to heal up a decent amount. We did not get any heals there. I have Life Drinker though on him. Maybe let's go check out why I didn't get no heals. Maybe it's because under Stone Skin? Yeah. I don't know. Not sure why I didn't get no heals there at all, but maybe it's because I killed him. Either way, on to the next fight. Leo did some pretty decent damage there. GG's to that player. Let's go against Zats this time in Gallifrey. We're going to do a very similar team. Let's go first pick, I guess, Marichka. She has a speed aura. She's a nice champion, so we'll try her out here. Having 4 turtles would be cool to run maybe in like silver, where you can get all your champions through. If you had 2 copies of Leonardo, actually would be kind of crazy is if you had 5 copies of Leo. They could only ban Leo. And then you have other Leos. That'd be crazy. Here, let's go ahead and pick Siphi, Crixia. Yeah, sure, let's do these 2. Actually, no, let's go Crixia plus Leonardo. What the heck is this? A Leonardo? As far as what all he brings, I don't know. It's cool. This level, Gallius, champions like that are going to be a bit better for countering the meta. But Leo's cool. Let's go with let's go Donnie actually this time. That's fine, champion. And then we'll hope that Lazarius is built. Maybe I should just open up the optimizer to see. Let's see. Champions. Lazarius. Oh, he's naked. He is naked champion. And so is the other dude I was going to use in place of him. Let's not use that. How about Gergo? Are you built? Why would he be built? Ah, he is not built either. All this faction war gear moving, it's been crazy. Carnage is also not built, I don't think. This free gear removal is making me crazy, guys. Naked champ, naked champ, naked champ, naked champ. It just, I did not today look at the presets before jumping into live arena. So these champions are not ready to go. That's okay though. My Rotos is also naked, so I couldn't have picked him either. As for what we're gonna do here, let's ban Mr. Burn, dude. They didn't ban the Marichka. Huh. Surprising. Let's go. I mean, Rotos is gonna be blocked by Donnie, kind of, right? He stops the death if they're about to take a fatal hit. He stops him and heals him up. Kind of like a soft aspect of Siroth, right? Be pretty cool. I want to see it happen. May put him in bolster set though, honestly. We'll see. Because the bombs that he counters are going to be very, very few and far between. And I don't think that makes a lot of sense, actually. Bolster set would be better for him. He would be cleansing mostly like Armand's type stuff. But I just don't think it was really very worth it, honestly. Let's send in the Turtle Boy. Nope, just kidding. Crixia's there. There to save the day. Let's go for the Unkillable, I guess. They're not going to strip anything. Unkillable plus increased defense. They have no strips. Not for everything, at least. He can switch forms and do the A2, but it's not going to kill anybody. We have ally protection over there. Drops him below 50% HP. Oh, kills the Arbiter as well. Now, that Rotos is going to ignore Unkillable, isn't he? Does Donnie save him, though? That's an important thing to see. Donnie does save him because Donnie's a beast. Good job, Donnie. Protecting your friend. Here we go. All right. Now, let's... I was kind of curious if an ally attack would make him join in as well. Does not. All right, what does he do on this A3 ability? Boom! 126,000. That's pretty solid. He did 292,000 total. That was fun. Donnie is actually going to be a better champion than I had thought. This dude is going to be solid for these areas for sure. I kind of want to throw a bolster set on him though instead. My best one's currently on Marichka, but bolster plus stone skin I think could be really solid. Having a cleanser though in Feral is not bad, but champions like Ancora or champions like Lady Noelle are better in Feral plus stone skin because they're gonna cleanse but also revive the champion. Donnie has no revive, so Feral's not doing as much good for him. Pythion's a good champion as well to have that on. So there's a lot of different options, of course. Let's go Embreeze. 303 season rating, 15,000 season rating. No, total. Yeah, no. Season is 303. 15,000 is total. Let's see what he has in store for us. Armand's plus Carnage. Now, Armand's is going to be a good one to test this against a little bit. We're going to go these two. I really want to speed Aura champion in the back. Let me do a little bit of research real quick to see how Shuzin built. Oh, she's built fast. She is built to be quite speedy. Comes with a speed aura. So maybe I use her. And you know what? Maybe I start using Shuzin as my fastest. But that brings up the question, do I swap the Crown of Corruption from Embreeze to Shuzin? I don't think I do. Because with the plus 15 wand, the difference is only like a 15 speed. Now here, we don't have Donatello. We don't have great options for this. Herbaeus, will she boost all the way? She ain't going to be faster. Not than her. We don't have Crixia in Supersonic, do I? I don't know. Let's see. Crixia. She is in her normal build, actually. Yeah, so we actually should just cut in. Shouldn't get... Oh, he banned my Leonardo? Dude, why would you ban Leo? This is my entire showcase. And now I can't do the showcase because Leo's out of the picture. He's a 1-star blessing. There's a heads up. I guess the Leo hype is just taking over Raid or something, and people just assume that he's going to be an insane champion, and they got to get him out of there ASAP. They cannot have a chance of Leo being involved in anything. He should be locked out, right? I didn't actually pay attention if he got locked out or not. There's some bombs all over the place, though. That is crazy. Just kidding. There are no bombs left. No bombs around. Can I go again? Oh, yeah, I can. All right, buddy. Here we go. We're going to switcheroo, get enfeebled, and not be able to do anything except for switch HP and then do everything. Imbreeze is pretty much a monster as well. All right, let's do a few more fights with Leonardo, hopefully. Fifi K. What is this? What is this thing? A little animal walking on a compass or something? All right, what does he got in store for us? 333, 11,000. So I've been playing a decent chunk of Live Arena for sure. 6-star Marius. It seems like those are going around everywhere. I did get mine to 5-star recently, just in time to realize that I don't think I'm actually going to use them. For Live Arena, I have different options that I've been using more. Gallius being a big one because of block damage. But Marius, he is definitely awesome to have at 6-star. Fabian Carnage. Can I not get Leonardo banned this time? Very surprising. He's getting banned over a +3 6-star mythical champion. Well, this is a fairly easy option here, except for the fact that my Hegemon does not have a Cat's Gaze. Let's see how my Calvalax is built. I have 2 of them. 870. We'll just go Calvalax. Oh, what the heck? Calvalax? Yo, get him in here. Goodness. Get that ban. Calvalax is probably going to get a ban. If they're going to go faster, they basically have. Oh, no, they're not going to ban him. They're like, forget that, dude. I ain't banning Calvalax. He ain't going to kill me. He may not. He is a +3. I'm not even sure if he has Arachne Elixir. I'm just kind of gambling on the fact that he does have Arachne Elixir. Little bit of a YOLO play here. But I know Hegemon does not have his thing. Okay. All Stone Skin. He's doing that pseudo speed team where he's like using using champs who are typically fast and building them in Stone Skin. That's cool. Is he going to do anything though? Oh, all of his champions are actually pretty fast. Wow. So they're all above 300 speed. But no. Oh, he has a decent speed aura too, though. This is unfortunate. I could switch forms. I really want him cleansed, though. Let's actually just switch forms and just kill everybody, I guess, with Imbreeze. He won't proc Stone Skin, and he just dies. Oh, man. If I could just cleanse myself, I'd be perfect. Not quite enough damage to kill the Carnage. Carnage could kill me, though. If he switches forms, he's going to have a little bit of a problem doing so. And there we go. So Leo would have been great had he not gotten that block buffs placed on him. He'd been fine. He would have been able to place the A2 ability. He would have looked great. But we had the block buffs placed. Wasn't able to do the Stone Skin. Wasn't able to do his buffs. That's obviously a big issue with him. Is if you're not able to place your buffs, Well, a lot of his kit gets pretty messed up. That's not only for him, though. That's a lot of champions. Arnorn comes to mind. Siegfried comes to mind. All these champions are going to be very similar. Let's see if we can get another Donatello pick. Donnie in here with Leo is pretty cool, especially against Rotos with that single target. He-Man is perfect champion. So we'll throw both these in there. Those big single target damage dealers is excellent. If you ran into like a Marius or something, where they have multi-hitting A2 abilities, those are not as good because it can go through Donnie's passive, basically. Okay, a bomber. We'll just get rid of the bomb champion, no problem. They're probably going to ban Leonardo. I feel it. I feel they're going to ban him. Oh, they banned Crixia. It's definitely the better option because I got no control champions now. I just got to not die, basically. Heck, Leo, I just got to cycle through his cooldowns. Embreeze is going to be able to swap forms and do some damage, but everybody else is just going to have to survive, more or less. This is really just a showcase for Donnie plus Leo, their passives, how they're going to work together. That's all it is, nothing more. That good old block buffs. Feels terrible, actually. Turn meter fill, decrease cooldown. Let's go with the turn meter fill, I guess. It's not really going to matter. Let's try to get something on him. Now, he can do enough damage to actually kill everybody here. This may be becoming more of an Embry showcase. Oh, Leo can actually do something here. Go through Galathier's passive, right? If he does enough damage. He died from Lightning Cage. All right, well, that was kind of cool, I guess, going through Galathier in the passive. Though Leo had decreased defense plus block buffs. The two worst things he could have. Obviously, Theodosia, a bit of an issue for me. We'll go Cthulhu Light Hatter. All right, they picked. We have a Siegfried Crixia. Obviously, you guys can see the rest of them here. I'm going to go Leonardo. I'm not just doing anything. I have to go specifically the champions that make the most sense. Now, Leo's going to get kind of messed up by the Crixia. They have no speed aura. Siegfried, I don't really care about him against Leonardo, do I? We're going to have a bunch of cool stuff there. He has a strip. Crixia has a strip. Let's get rid of Crixia. She's going to cause the most nonsense here. As far as speed tunes go, he's going to be faster than me. There's really no way that he's... No, he's definitely going to be faster. His Siphi's going to be 400 plus speed. My fastest champion is not 400 plus speed. Like 350 with Commodus. He'll probably flip and go for some control. Hopefully he'll miss all of his control or get sheeped. Getting sheeped is really just the best thing that could happen for me. Well, not me getting sheeped, him getting sheeped. I said that, and now I'm probably going to get sheeped. Oh, no, he got sheeped. Yeah, that was good. I like that stuff. I like when things happen like that. Now, I could go A3 and just basically wreck that Siegfried from doing anything at all. Let's do that. Yeah, it's actually the best idea. Yeah. So now he'll only do A1. Siegfried only using A1 is like, what am I even doing here? Why is he even here? Siegfried A1 only is a rough spot to be. It's not bad. It's just not, the A2, A3 massive, insane damage. Let's go for form swap, of course. I could hit him. It's not really a reason to just yet. So we'll just go for a hit on the Siphi. Not going to kill her. I already knew that. And then we'll just go ahead and buff up. They have no strip champions now. I have this dude who can just strip everything. Got a counter. Now, who's he going to sleep now? Huh? Leonardo's here. He's out. He's ready. He has increased defense. He's ready to nuke their whole team. Void Affinity champion, so Galathier and that whole Force Affinity stuff. It doesn't matter. It don't matter at all. He did go for a stun, though, and I don't think that's the strip ability, is it? Let's boost some turn meter here. And then... let's not use his nuke. Let's go for a kill on the Galathier. I don't want to use his nuke because I don't want to not be able to showcase Leonardo here. Probably just going to get slept and ruin my whole attempt to showcase there. Yep. I figured that's exactly what was going to happen. For some reason, Leonardo's ability to be showcased is 0. 0 ability to be showcased. We're just going to mess with the Siegfried a little bit more. Don't sleep Leo again, please. Thank you. We're going to lock him out again. And then A3 time. He's going to switch forms, but he's going to be locked out, so be fine. I mean, that's some good damage. A little bit forced on the test there. He will hit me, and then Leo should kill him. Does not kill him. But Embreeze does. I mean, Leo did 198 million. He was basically like spoon-fed, though, like handheld, carried to doing damage. But he didn't proc it. It wasn't even a great showcase for Leonardo. The other champions definitely carried him there. Let's see if we could possibly get something else going here. I know he has Crixia. Maybe I go Crixia this time. I have Light Hatter again, of course, going similar team. No Siegfried. I think Siegfried would have been a really solid pick for him, honestly. He's going heavy into lockout, which is unfortunate because Leonardo, not being a mythical, he's susceptible to lockout like anybody else. Now, with that said, my 2 mythicals are not susceptible to lockout. It doesn't matter. They can be locked out, no problem. They'll be okay. That is a really bad thing for Leonardo to face. Like, really bad. That's not that bad. And then this is not so good for him. Now, he's going to kill everybody. Marichka kind of carries, though. With that said, I want to showcase Leonardo. Uses A1. Didn't kill him. The Lightning Cage killed him again. Lightning Cage OP. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little showcase there of Leonardo. He is going to be a champion that you don't want to be bringing a ton against, you know, Fabians, champions who place block buffs. It's going to kind of hurt him pretty bad, honestly. Block buffs is going to shut him down quite hard if you can get past that Stone Skin. If he's starting with Stone Skin, you're going to have to wait for it to drop or strip it and then place block buffs. Once block buffs goes up, you can really just nuke him. Because the thing about his passive versus champions like Arnorn or champions like Siegfried is he's not stopping damage. He's just placing Stone Skin each time his HP drops below 50%. But if he has block buffs, they're just going to blow right past that, no problem. So you do have to be mindful about that. But as far as a champion, he's awesome. I'm going to go for the extra one in the next event as well. But let me know what you guys think about this champion. It was my prize from the Void Shard pulls. Would love to have Klazag soon enough, but maybe in the future. Either way, guys, thank y'all very much for watching. Best of luck if you're going for any Void Shard pulls or whatever. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.